Hey there, crazy kids. I am the good old gamer, and welcome back to another Minecraft 1.8 design video. It's not really so much about the auto cooker design anymore because I've already done that. But, anyways, I'm not actually sure this video is going to be much about design at all, honestly. But, okay, so here's the deal. I was watching Mindfiend's latest Let's Play video. I think it's episode 9. And anyway, he was doing some enchanting and stuff, and it got me to asking questions. And so that's why I'm making this video, so I can ask questions and maybe get some answers from you guys. Mindfiend specifically, since I know he's watching, but everybody else too. Oh, and Mamaki1987 commented on one of my previous videos, wondering if I was back or not, and I guess in a way I kind of am, sort of. Um, I can't really do this on such a crazy basis as I used to right now, but because I only have one roommate at this time compared to the two that I had before, there are some quiet moments, especially late at night or early in the morning whenever I have some free time. So I can make some videos, so I think I'm kind of back into it slowly but surely. Tentatively speaking, I guess we should say. So yeah, I'm kind of back. And Narlo, it's good to see you again too, and I'm glad you're around and watching my videos and stuff. That's cool. Hopefully you see this at some point. But anyways, on to my questions and stuff, particularly for Mindfiend since he was the one doing this. Okay, first of all, I know they changed enchanting around a bit, so I'm not really sure how it works. I mean, I never really got much into enchanting because I never really got that far. I don't make mob farms or whatever, so I never really get a lot of experience, and I tend to die a lot in the game, so I don't usually get to keep my experience. But I do know how enchanting used to work. I'm not sure how it works now. So what I'm going to do here is see if I can set something up real quick, just a basic layout, bookshelves, and okay, should be good to go for now. Enchanting table there. Need a row of bookshelves around. La-dee-dee-dee. Something like this. I don't know, something like that. Basic enchanting area deal here. I'm gonna need some lapis. If I can figure out where the heck the lapis is. There it is. You need a bunch of lapis. And a couple of diamond tools. And maybe another diamond sword or two. Okay, so it used to be that when you would get your enchantments here, that it was this number here that was the amount of enchanting levels that you needed. This was your levels, like 4. Like in order to get this enchantment here, you would need 4 experience levels down here in order to get that. Although I think it used to be like 1 and 5 and 10 or something like that. I don't remember, but that used to be what it used to cost. And when you would get that enchantment for the 4 or whatever number it was over here, then those levels would disappear off your experience. But from what I've seen of Mindfiend using the new enchantment system with the lapis, from what I can understand, your actual experience level only unlocks these enchantments. Like this is how much you need to unlock it. But in order to actually get it, you only spend 1, 2, or 3 experience, if I'm right. So it would be 1, 2, or 3 experience plus the lapis, right? I think, maybe? Is that how it works? Let me know in the comments below if I'm right or wrong about that. Um, Here. Times 0. Game mode. Survival. I don't know why changing to survival suddenly changed the music, but okay. Okay, let's go in here. Now I got 12 levels there of experience, mostly from killing all those chickens in previous videos. So that means I have unlocked uh, this enchantment here, 4, because I have at least 12. So I can't unlock these because that's 15 and that's 30 and I only have 12. So I guess I'm right on that much. So how much is this going to cost me? Is that 1 experience? Oh, okay, that says 1 enchantment level and 1 lapis lazuli. So that means when I get this enchantment, it's only going to be 1 experience level. So I'll go down to 11, right? Let's see. Yep, I'm down to 11, and I used 1 lapis. So that's how much it costs. So your actual enchantment level total only unlocks the enchantments. Okay, so, okay, good. So we got that figured out. Okay, so you guys don't need to answer that at all. I guess I'm just an idiot, but okay. Good to know about that. Let's just go ahead and enchant another one here. I guess I need more lapis to do that. Okay, sure, whatever. So now we got sharpness 2 and knockback 1. Let's go ahead and enchant that. Unbreaking 1, efficiency 1, whatever. And let's go ahead and enchant that. Bam. Efficiency 1, okay, fine, whatever. Right. Now I need an anvil. So I have to go back. Game mode C. Okay. And it changed the music again, of course. Why wouldn't it? Anvil. There we go. Okay. Bam. Now, Mind Fiend, as he was enchanting, he said he wanted to combine diamond picks in order to combine the enchantments. I think he had efficiency on one and unbreaking on the other, whatever. And he wanted to put them all into one deal. So let's just do this. Let's see. Combine these, and we get unbreaking 1, efficiency 2, because it takes the best of both of them, combines them together, right? And it makes 1 diamond pick for the 2. So basically you're wasting, 3 diamonds and 2 sticks or whatever, because you're losing a pick in the process. Well, that's all fine and good, and I've seen him combine these before, and, I would do the same thing, of course, obviously. But my question is, can't you do that after you make, like, the most out of both of these 2 picks? Like, when they're both, like, super degraded down to the bare minimum, and then can't you combine them, and then essentially you're really not wasting so much? Because you're getting the use out of both of them and then combining them? Can't you do that? Or do you have to have fully repaired things to combine them? I don't know, did that change or whatever? Because I don't think it used to be that way. Let's see here. I don't know if they degrade if I'm in creative, so... Yes. Okay. So let's just do this. Now I'm not going to waste them all. It's going to take forever to waste these picks, but I'm just going to degrade them a little bit. Right, so it's all degraded. So... Wow, whatever. I was going to switch game modes, but we can do that later. Let's go back, and now that we have some degradation on our picks, let's see if we can combine them. Because if we can combine them when they're degraded, then that means you could use a pick until it's almost broke, and use the other pick until it's almost broke, and then combine them, right? I mean, obviously it wouldn't fully repair them, But you could at least use them halfway and then combine them for a fully repaired pick, and then you wouldn't waste so much, right? I mean, is that crazy? Yeah, see, you can still. I would think you could degrade them at least halfway before combining them and waste like half as much at least. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyways, I was watching his video and he said he was talking about how he wanted to just combine them and he would end up wasting 3 diamonds, but it was worth it for the enchantments he got on them. And I can understand that, I can see that, but I would think that because you can combine them when they're degraded and stuff, you could at least like when they're both half broke. Like if you waited until they were fully broke, I guess you would have to use a diamond or two to fully repair them anyway. But I don't know. I just thought it would be more efficient to get the most out of both of them that way. Also, Mind Fiend, since I'm pretty sure you're going to be watching this, why didn't you use your fortune pick on the gold that you had in your deal, like early on in the video? Because as soon as you got to the enchantment part, I stopped to make this video. Just so you know, I'll get back to watching your video after this. But I was kind of curious about that because you were talking about how you needed gold, I believe, to get yourself a zombie villager so you could save the villager, if I remember right, or I think that was you. Because you wanted to have villagers around, but you didn't want to travel a far distance to a village to go get them, so you were hoping to rescue a zombie villager and then turn him back. So that needs gold to do that, to cure them, but you didn't use your fortune pick on the gold, so I was curious about that. I was just wondering why. Because obviously it was doing a hell of a job with the redstone you were mining with it, so... I mean, obviously a redstone's a bigger priority than gold to anybody, really, but... Anyways, I was just curious. I guess since I am here, and this is technically going to be a auto cooker design video, just because I'm using that world, so whatever, it's convenient. I guess I'll get to that part. So, game mode C. Mind Fiend did have the idea of going in here and putting in some of these trapdoors to keep the chickens from skipping and ending up in here without getting burned. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I thought I'd try it out and see. So let's see. I can't do it because this is all glass, so I gotta put some regular blocks in. I guess sandstone will work. Right. Okay. So do that, and then have these upright. And then that's supposed to be able to keep the chickens falling down in here to get burned, and then drop down? But is this bottom one going to get in the way of them dropping down? Because they still need to drop down to get out of the fire and get down to the hopper, otherwise their meat's going to burn up in the fire. I don't know. We'll see if it works or not, I guess. Alright, let's try it. I'm not too concerned that these are baby chickens, because I don't care about their meat or whatever right now. I just want to see if they'll go. Although I don't know if grown chickens are going to act the same way as baby chickens, because they're smaller, so... I guess. I better get some grown chickens in there. Okay. So, let's do this. Go down here, flip the switch, and we'll see how they do. We'll see if more of them end up in the fire. I guess so. So, that is something for you guys to know. That is a good idea. It does work. Putting up the trap doors there will keep them falling into the fire instead of skipping and falling down the free space. And yet they'll still have room to fall down into the hopper when they're done burning. So yeah, that's good to know. But I guess that will eliminate the XP farm potential of this design, so keep that in mind. If you want the potential of the XP farm from the chickens that do make it out of the fire free, then you won't want to put those on there. But good job, Mindfiend. I shouldn't have questioned you. I should have known from the beginning it would work, because you are more of a trap master than I am. I'm a noob. I guess that's it. I didn't really have much of an actual redesign on my part. I do have some farm designs I want to make besides the chicken farm that I think in a next video in this unintentional series that's actually become a series. I think I'll go ahead and show you guys, because I've always wanted to make some automated farms. I just never got around to it. Like automated wheat farms and even like cocoa bean farms and that sort of thing. I just never had the chance to get around to it. My worlds or series or whatever never made it far enough for that sort of thing to happen. But I think I can come up with some designs and show those to you guys, since you guys seem to like that. I didn't realize that showing my design process and stuff was so interesting, but I could always use your guys' feedback on my ideas and stuff too, so I guess we'll keep this series going as well. Oh, and speaking of series, that's another thing. This whole chicken farm design thing that I've come up with, I want to do this in survival. I've told you guys this. This is why I designed it the way I did, so it could be doable in survival. So I think when I get back into a regular Minecraft survival series, this will be my main objective. I always want to have some sort of goal or whatever in my series to do, and I think this is it. I'm going to see if I can do this in survival, see how long it takes me to do it in survival, see how easy it is, see what the process is, show you guys what that whole adventure and process is. So I think that's what it'll be for my next video. I don't know when I'm going to get that series going, because right now I am kind of in more of a kick to do this design series. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is that. And maybe some of the other potential farm designs I come up with too. But anyways, this has been kind of a more random video, not necessarily so much a design video, but I hope you guys don't mind. I just had some questions and some queries, and I don't know, I was inspired watching Mindfiend again, so blame him. Not really, he's awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching his video, so talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm the Good Old Gamer. Bye-bye. For now. That was a weird music change. Bye, guys. Okay, surprise, I'm back. Haha, never mind, I didn't go after all. Don't worry, guys, this video will end here pretty quick. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about enchanting, because as I was going to render out this video, I was watching it back, and it occurred to me that I didn't talk about what I really want to talk about in enchanting, and that's with the changes to it here. Narlo and Mindfiend were talking in one of the Brocraft episodes a while back, the other day, about how they felt that enchanting with the changes has become easier. I don't know if that's really the case, guys. Because first of all, you still need a level 30 in order to get whatever this enchantment here is. And I guess some of these can be kind of good, but I'm guessing this one is usually better than these. But you still need up to 30 levels in order to unlock this option. And yeah, you only use one experience and one lapis, or 2 or 3 here. But you still need 30 to unlock this option. So it's not like you only need a few levels to get your enchantments. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you only need like 5 or 10 levels to get one of these two, but you still need 30 to get here. So I guess it's easier in the fact that you're not blowing 30 enchantment levels with a single enchantment. I mean, you're only using like 2 or 3 per enchantment, so I guess it's easier in that respect. But I think it's reasonable. I mean, hold on. I'm gonna turn the music off. Music. Okay. I think it's reasonable. Um, that you only spend a few levels per enchantment, because that means you can actually do enchantments. I mean, I know you guys are going off of the assumption that, well, you have infinite XP farms, so therefore you're going to have 30 levels, every time you log into the game. You can waste 30 levels in a couple enchantments, and then, the next time you log into the game, you're going to have 30 levels anyway, because you got your big ol' XP farms of almost every design. But most people are not going to have that. Okay? Um, XP farms, as great as they are, and hell, I'm even putting them into my designs at this point, they, I wouldn't say they're game exploits, but they're not exactly game necessities either. The game shouldn't be assuming that you're going to make an XP farm in order to have the enchantments going. I think that's a bit ridiculous. I think it's fair to assume that without an XP farm, just normal, average, survival gameplay, it's going to take you a good amount of time to get to level 30, right? It's going to take you a good amount of time. And then once you get there, when you finally get to enchantment stuff, if you're only spending 1, 2, or 3 levels of enchantment, you can enchant more than one damn thing. You could have a enchanted set of armor or an enchanted set of weapons or tools or whatever. And you can have that without having to get 90, 120 some levels. Once you have spent enough time playing the game in order to get even 30 levels, I mean, damn, you've been playing a while and you kind of deserve at that point to have enchanted armor and weapons and stuff. I don't think it's unreasonable or too easy or, I don't know, makes it not worth doing or whatever anymore. I don't know. It's like saying that you're not playing. It's like saying the game's too easy now that you can have automated chicken farms. Well, yeah, you can have automated chicken farms using comparators and stuff that I don't even know how comparators work. You can have fully automated chicken farms where, as in my chicken farm, all I have to do is press a single switch, and I have automated chicken farms. And it's like saying, well, that's too easy. Well, yeah, if you go through all the effort of figuring out how to make an automated chicken farm, you'll never have to have food of any kind again. You'll never have to have a wheat farm again. You'll never have to go out hunting for animals again. You'll never have to have another source of food again. You'll never have to starve again. But you still have to go through the effort of making the damn thing in the first place, figuring out how to make the damn thing in the first place. Well, in this enchanting, you have to go through the effort of getting 30 levels in the first place. And you can do that either by playing the game for a while and getting to it legitimately, or you can go do that by figuring out how to make an XP farm and then getting it every single time you log into the game, get another 30 levels or whatever. But I don't think it makes it easier. I think it makes it more reasonable. The enchantments that were ever worth having in previous versions of this game were the level 30 enchantments, and don't tell me otherwise. We all know it. That means that if you wanted to get the looting, or if you wanted to get the silk touch or whatever, you were going to have to blow 30 levels of experience just to get that on one item. One tool, one bit of armor, one weapon, whatever the case may be. You would have to do that on there. 30 levels for one of those. That is ridiculous. It's not so ridiculous when you have an XP farm at your disposal, but Not everybody's going to do that. Most people are not going to do that. Most people probably don't even know how to do that. I barely have an idea of how to do that, and that was really only happenstance because of how the design worked out, that I just happened to have my chickens over here close enough to actually hit with something. But even these XP farms sort of have the idea in mind that you're going to go through all the effort of making potions and all that other stuff too. I, I really don't know how many people bother with potions either. This is, I don't know, a more advanced level stuff than the average Minecraft player, and I think it's perfectly reasonable. Because, like I said, you still have to get to the 30 level mark in order to get any of the decent enchantments anyway. So if you can get there, use a couple of enchantment points to get your enchantments, and then go out hunting again for a while until you get back to a level 30, and then you can get another good enchantment, in an hour or something like that, then that seems perfectly reasonable to me. So I don't know if I would say it's easier. I'd say it's reasonable. It was a bit over ridiculous. Enchanting prior to this update, this recent update, was pretty ridiculous. It was pretty much confined to having an XP farm in order to do it. I don't really know how much of a more reasonable way you could have done it. I mean, it was either having an XP farm to do it more than like once or twice per world, really, or it was confined to the first level enchantments. Whenever I was going to do enchantment, I assumed that I would never have enchantments higher than the first level, the first or second level here. I just figured I never would. I'd never get the experience to do that higher than that. And if I did, I'd use it all in that one enchantment. I'd use all 30 levels and then that would be it, because it takes forever to get that high without an XP farm or whatever. So I just wanted to, I don't know why I got into that rant and made this video probably twice as long as it was, but I just wanted to throw that out there because I remembered that discussion from a while back, and I could see how you guys think it's makes the game too easy to now with the enchantment changes. But I honestly, from an average player's perspective, I think it just makes it reasonable. It makes enchantments worth the doing. It might be too easy, but then again, from your perspective, you're making XP farms, you're making redstone contraptions, you're really doing more of a metagaming sort of thing than just a regular. I don't know. Enchantments shouldn't be expecting XP farms. XP farms should be something you want to do, some sort of build you want to make. It's like saying survival's too easy because you can get away with it without having a chicken farm, without having an automated farm. It's too easy. Well, yeah, I mean, survival is supposed to be survival. You shouldn't need a chicken farm. This should be a luxury. This should be a what the hell can I do? Is this something I can do? Okay, well that's a fun experiment. That's a fun design. It shouldn't be I have to make a chicken farm or else the game's just too hard and I can't do it. I can't survive more than 2 days if I don't get an automated chicken farm. What am I gonna do? That's I don't know. I just wanted to give you guys the perspective from a more, I don't know. I wouldn't say casual Minecrafter because I'm more of a seasoned veteran, But at the same time, I don't do the XP farms and stuff most of the time. This is the first time I even done anything with really redstone or a farm design like this, and I probably won't do it very often in survival anyway, even if I know how to do it now. And so I just wanted to give you that perspective. It's not enchanting is reasonable. It's not super easy. It doesn't make the game, or it doesn't make enchanting pointless now. It makes it useful now. I I don't know, and it gives lapis a use too. I mean, lapis, all you could do with that was color things blue before. So it gives that a use now. Um, I don't know. I probably went on too long about that, but I just wanted to share that from a perspective of somebody who doesn't have or probably have any interest in having an XP farm be a necessity in order to enchant stuff. I want to enchant things. I want to have awesome enchantments. I want to have silk touch enchantments. I want to have a fortune enchantment. I want to have a loot enchantment. I want to have some good protection of my armor. But if that means I have to have an XP farm to do it, then I'm never going to have it. Or it might be a once in a great while. Because it shouldn't have to come to that point. XP farms, even auto cooking farms, all of this stuff, it should be, I don't know, experiments, exploits of game mechanics. Once you've gotten to know the game well enough, you can bend and move it to your will once you figure out all the ins and outs and stuff, and that's fine, but it shouldn't be such a necessity, in my opinion. Stuff like that should be a luxury. You should be able to enchant without going so crazy, so far, you know. Um, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Anyways, I ranted on way too long about that. I didn't mean to. I can see your guys' perspective. I just wanted to say that there are other ones, and I approve of the enchantment changes more than I would disapprove of them. I think, just from my own perspective. But anyways, that'll do it. Thanks for watching this twice as long video now, guys, and I'm really gonna be going for this time. See you in another video. Bye for now.